Hey Bobby, what's up? I found your coffee blend. Tall, dark, and roasty. Breakfast day one. We're not sufficiently energized enough to annoy Dad properly. We're all gonna drink 3 cups of coffee, so we're all energized, so Dad has to deal with all of us in the car at the same time. Sound like a good plan, Dad?
Are we there yet?
Jets, what are we up to today?
Driving.
Driving.
A lot of driving.
Moderate amount of driving.
Some driving.
Medium rare driving.
We are headed from wherever we are to Birmingham, Alabama. We have 2 days to do it, so who knows what we're going to get into. We'll see how the driving goes. We got this new Porsche. We got a lot of adrenaline, excitement for being around each other. We'll see what sort of damage we can do.
Hopefully not to the Porsche. I just want to interject that I love these guys. We'll see how I feel after I smell them for the next 6 months.
The elevator shoots. What are those? Our chauffeur has arrived.
What's going on?
Dad just showed up at the right time. We didn't coordinate this at all. He just shows up.
We sent a text, but he didn't see it.
Yeah, I tried, but it didn't work.
It was like within 5 minutes of us getting outside the hotel.
And Dad just shows up. Like, no coordination, no text. We're just hanging out outside and Dad just shows up. This trip is going way smoother than it deserves to be.
Something bad will happen soon, don't worry. Keep watching.
Alright, so this gentleman is actually really significant in the Leonard history. Dad, do you want to tell us about him?
Sure, that's Uncle John, my mother's brother, and he worked on the Manhattan Project.
But for those out there who don't know, what was the Manhattan Project?
That was what they called the atomic bomb.
Without getting too political, that was the bombs that we dropped on Japan during World War II.
They knew about radiation. What they didn't know is that a little tiny piece of plutonium could attach itself to a little tiny piece of dust. Over time, it would cause you to get lung cancer, which is what he got. I asked him, being unlucky and feeling sorry for himself, he says, hey, a lot of my friends were over in Europe or in the Pacific and they're dead. I got to have a wife, I got to have a kid, so okay, this is a consequence of really fighting for my country and I accept it. He had a daughter who was slightly disabled and he knew that the hospital system would suck all the money out of the bank account. So he said goodbye to everybody, took 2 weeks to visit all his friends, came back and then rolled himself up in a rug in the garage and ended it. But he went out so that the money would remain for the maintenance of his daughter. He was a mathematician. He could add up the numbers and say, oops, can't go to a hospital and I'm to where I can just barely not go to a hospital.
All right.
I was just gonna cut.
You're a little larger than you.
Alright, you ready?
No.
That's up
Down.
and this is down.
We've rehearsed this. We clearly have one
feel-
weak link.
I feel
He is
good about
informed and ready to go.
Up and down. Oh, that was pretty good.
I haven't told this to Charlie in a while, but I hate my contacts. They always irritate my eyes, man.
Don't cry, Bobby. Don't cry.
But Dad, oh, hey.
Alright.
Little Leonard update. It's my first time behind the wheel of the Porsche. It's time to play with it a little bit.
May or may not make it there.
We don't show up. This is the man who murdered us.
I think
All right, I haven't killed us yet. Now we are here in the Smoky Mountains. Found a nice little place to pull off and have some lunch.
It's been nice getting to change the scenery. The mountains have been really beautiful. We just got a leaf show with some wind.
Any idea where we're at, Dad?
Smoky Mountains.
That's fair.
Wrong person to ask.
We're going somewhere in the direction of Alabama. Another few hours of driving and a few hours of getting lost. We'll be in Birmingham, Alabama. Every time. If there's anything that Bobby is, it's consistent. For those of you who don't know, every time I leave the room, Bobby happens to do one of these moves. I'm like, oh, I'll just come back in my room. And I almost hit my face every single time.
I live in a constant state of thinking about ways to make Charlie's life harder. It's the only joy I have in my life, really.
He's been going strong for 29 years. No plan on stopping. So today we started off, what was it, Kingsport? And what state were we in? It's like
I think Tennessee.
Tennessee. We were like in Kentucky. We were in Montana. We started off in Kingsport, Montana. And then we drove down to Birmingham, Alabama is where we're at today. And we decided to divert and go through the Smokies a little bit. I definitely got a little rowdy behind the wheel, and I saw Bobby and Phil in the back going, and going through another hard turn, see both of them fly to the other side of the car. When we did the photo shoot with Dad, totally different demeanor, lost 20 years and was like, yeah, I can drive faster if you need me to. He definitely came into his own. It was really fun to see him enjoy it so much. I think it's gonna be a riot as we're as we're going through this course. I don't think they're ready for us.
Yeah, we spent a little bit of time out around in the Smoky Mountains a little bit, stayed a little bit longer than I expected, got here a little bit later. Tomorrow we have the Porsche racetrack experience here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm super stoked. How you feeling, Charlie?
Well, I'm really tired. I'm glad we don't have to drive for like another 7 hours tomorrow. I'm excited to go fast in somebody else's car without the threat of getting a ticket. It's been really fun getting all the Leonards back together. We definitely are cut from the same cloth, no matter how much we piss each other off.
We're definitely related. It's kind of annoying because I'll roast Charlie for just being ridiculous, and then I'll do something very similar, like his laugh. He'll be like, I'll be like, and 5 minutes later he'll make me laugh. I'll be like, I'll be like, oh no, I do it too. It was a lot of fun today. Charlie was playing 21 questions with Dad on the way down here.
Ask your parents a bunch of really odd questions because you don't know what's going to come out of their mouth. Ask them their favorite movies, ask them their favorite books and life events. They have a perspective on history that you'll never be able to comprehend because you didn't get to live in that time period. Whether you agree or disagree, you get to vicariously experience a little bit of that time period.
Do it while you can. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, tomorrow's will probably be a lot more fun, so you'll probably enjoy that one too. But please watch us. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. But either way, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.